Phyllis Barone, Michigan Golfer TV. We're here with one of our longtime friends, legendary in his own mind and in ours too, Bernie Friederich, who is the director and senior VP, director of golf operations and resort sales, Michigan PGA Pro, Michigan Hall of Famer, and most recently, hot off the press, recipient of the Golf Executive of the Year Award. Congratulations, Bernie. Bernie, that's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, thank you very much. Obviously, a lot of golf professionals and staff and have certainly helped me in those in receiving those honors for sure.
Bernie, do you mind? I'd like to read exactly what that reward means. There's a lot to it, and I feel like it's necessary to just explain exactly what it involves. The honor bestows special recognition on a PGA golf professional who has performed outstanding services for a multiple facility, course management, ownership, operation, allied association, or golf industry executive management position. As one of the highest honors the PGA can bestow, candidates must possess outstanding qualities of leadership, vision, courage, strong moral character, and a substantial record of service to the association and the game of golf. Congratulations again, Bernie. That's really, really outstanding.
Well, thank you. I think longevity has something to do with it. You know, being here for 45 years is probably, you know, that helps the service record for sure.
Absolutely. And, you know, one other thing I would like to mention, when we were up visiting with you about a month or so ago, I learned that you were from Germany, which I did not really realize. I should have probably noticed that with your last name. And you came over here when you were 4 and learned the language from your neighbors, I believe. And as far as my German goes, I could say Guten Tag, Bernie. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, we came over, you know, and it would have been 1957 or something like that. And I went to school without knowing much English, and fortunately, neighbors and very good teachers in elementary and stuff helped me along to learn that. I still say, you know, English is my second language because I'm not very good at it yet.
Well, we don't care about that right now, right? Anyway, Bernie, so we're here obviously to talk to you about the Tournament of Champions known as the TFC, which is in its 29th year. And given that one of our good friends who recently passed, Dave Richards, was very instrumental in helping you with the tournament. So we'd like to dedicate this show to him today.
Excellent.
With that, tell us a little bit about the tournament and how it started.
Well, it is 29 years. It would have been 30, except for COVID last year. We did cancel it, and you know, it started. You know, Boyne's been has done a lot of things in ski and golf that are firsts and things like that, and Ken Devine and Stephen Kircher and had this idea. We were one of the first golf courses and stuff to really figure out proper ladies tees, so you know we have the same shots. So we wanted to go along with that and continue that and have a tournament that whether you're a high schooler, a high school guy, high school girl, a senior, a professional, an amateur, that we could play by according to tees, that we could have a competition that would all play for the same thing on the same golf course.
Yeah, it's a pretty unique tournament too, Bernie. There's not other, and I think other courses have tried to replicate it, right, around the country. Some people have done it.
They have now, and I don't know how many there is, but we were the first to do that. Yes, absolutely.
Well, I think it's pretty neat that because I read in the press release from our friend Greggy Johnson that you got quite a field of 115, and there's like 14 Michigan Hall of Famers, I believe, right? Yeah. 7 former champions.
Yeah, it's you know, each category, you know, it depends what you win is how long you have exemptions for the tournament and stuff like that. So it's really cool. It's a great tournament. And, if when we set it up properly, everybody has a chance to win.
So there's also a pro-am that
Yes.
is happening. Is that tomorrow, Bernie, or when is that?
Yeah, it starts tonight. We have the
Okay.
Adidas shop. We're setting up the Adidas shop right now. I'm at Boyne Mountain, as a matter of fact. So we're setting up the shop as they check in. All the amateurs get to pick $250 worth of Adidas merchandise, shoes, everything, clothing, and it's all there. So that is tonight. And then we have a shotgun at Boyne Mountain at 8 o'clock in the morning and a shotgun at Bay Harbor tomorrow morning at 8. And those are both 2 days. So Friday and Saturday.
And so the pros, obviously, Bernie, can receive, cash, and then the amateurs get some kind of gifts, right? When they win.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So,
I'm sorry.
and how is that, how does the pro-am kind of, contribute to the whole tournament? Is it from a financial standpoint it helps out, or what's the whole?
Well, it certainly does, but that was a reason, and that is a big reason that we have the Pro-Am, but we wanted to also bring awareness to the tournament and have companies and people get together and experience the golf course. It'll be near tournament condition when we play these golf courses in the next couple days, and we want them to feel the same what the players will be feeling at that time, and have some parties and get-togethers and things like that. But yeah, it's a financial part of that. When it started, we had the Detroit News as a sponsor, and
I do remember that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that went away. So Boyne is the sole sponsor. We haven't really looked for different sponsorships out there, but not to say that we won't in the future, but we're the sponsor of the tournament, and the Pro-Am certainly helps that.
And of course, one of your own teaching professionals, Jeff Roth, he's won like what, 6 times?
There is at the Country Club of Boyne at the Ross Center at Boyne Highlands. There's 2 pictures of Jeff and I'm presenting the trophy to him, and we tried to mimic it, the last one, and they're 26 years apart. It's amazing. And a quick Jeff story, as I said, we initiate different plans and stuff like that. We were the first golf course in the country to go spikeless, no metal spikes.
Okay.
So we always had to take out the spikes, and a lot of people wanted to put soft spikes in, and a lot of people wanted to, put back in. So it was really labor intensive. But Jeff had an issue about that at that particular time, and he said, we can't dictate what type of equipment he's going to do. Well, then you ain't playing. And anyway, we had a lot of conversations about that, and he actually went out there with FootJoy Classics, leather soles, and he did not put soft spikes in. It was just the leather sole, and won the tournament on that. And since then, we've become best friends. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So he didn't get DQ'd for doing that, did he?
No, he didn't have little spikes, but he wouldn't put soft spikes in either.
I think that's great. It's kind of cool that, he's won 6 times and no one else has won that many times. And it's great to be at Boyne.
Yeah. He's here teaching, he keeps playing in the events. He's won 6 times because he's one of the best players in the state, and still is. And he's doing a lot of lessons and enjoying himself up here. And we're having a great time.
Yeah. So we touched on this a little bit, Bernie. What is the secret, to having as we call it, the TOC at Boyne, and what does it really mean to Boyne?
Well, we like to promote the game, and doing that, having all these different classes of people in there, it does promote them. And there's I think the last I counted, there's about 70 tournaments in the state, and it's again amateurs and kids and pros that if you win, you you qualify to be in this, you know, and that makes, in my opinion, that makes those tournaments even more valuable. I mean, to participate in, to have a chance to play in the tournament champions.
And I think one other thing that when the competitor wins, they kind of become a member of the Boyne family, right?
That's correct. That's correct. We have, you know, Jeff's won it 6 times, so I don't know how many, but we could have 29 members of, they become a member of the Country Club of Boyne and have all the facilities and all the attributes that they can use and things like that for these tournaments. So yeah, it's great. And some really take advantage of it, not take advantage of it that way, but you know, use it.
Sure.
And so it's great.
So so tonight you said they have the pro-am and some parties and things, and now can people can come and see the event too, right, Bernie?
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. You know, we'll have volunteers, and you can come out and see it. You can walk along, certainly. And you know, back in 2019 and 18, we had quite a few people come out and watch. Yeah.
That's great. It's fabulous. So I'm
So
sure you have a busy day ahead of you.
yeah, that's for sure. And it's played on it's played on Monday. It's played on the Alpine. Tuesday, it's played on the Monument, and the final round is played on the Alpine again.
Wow, that's fabulous. And then when is the cutoff for the tournament? I mean, do they play through all 3 days?
There is a cut after the second day.
Okay. And what is that usually about? Like how many under? Where is it?
It varies a lot, but it is under par usually, yes.
Okay, sweet. And I think it's great that you have men, women, some juniors too, right, Bernie?
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
participate? Yeah,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
you've got quite a field out there.
Yeah, it's fun.
Wow. I think it's a great event, and I'm so glad that you spent time with us today. Like I said, you kind of squeezed us in after our power outage yesterday. So we know you're busy. So thank you so much for being with us. Bernie Friederich, Senior Vice President of Golf Operations and Resort Sales at Boyne. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Bye.
Absolutely. Bye.